Hello. I'm back already because I wanted to tell you about the not awesome day I have had today. It has been one thing after another that has just been terrible. So I made and uploaded the video this morning and things were fine and whatever. And I got dressed and got ready to go to a counseling appointment and was all ready to leave and had my coat on and had my purse and everything, and managed to walk out the door and shut the door and then realized, shoot, I don't have any keys on me. My keys were hung up on the key hook by the door inside. So I was stuck in the hallway outside the condo, and Eric was at work, and we don't have an extra key stuck anywhere. I didn't have any keys, I didn't have car key, I had nothing. So I called him and left a message, I texted him, and I emailed him, and sat down in the hall and waited, and about 15 minutes later he called because he got the email, and he tried calling his dad. His parents have extra keys to here, so he tried calling his dad in hopes that he would possibly be able to come over and let me in. He couldn't get a hold of his dad, so he called me back and said, I'm coming to let you in. It happened to be during lunchtime, so he wasn't really gonna miss much, but it still sucked that he had to leave work and come here and let me in. So he came, and it was okay. He came and let me in, and it was fine, and I wasn't gonna make my original counseling appointment, so I had called and left a message for my counselor saying that I was definitely gonna miss my original appointment, and that I would call and let her know when I got in, and hopefully we could schedule something else. And so I called and left a message again right before Eric got here, and for her to call me back so that we could schedule a time. And she was able to fit me in. She called me back shortly after that, and she was able to fit me in an hour later for my original appointment. So that was great. I had just enough time to grab my stuff, grab my keys, get out the door, got there, had my appointment, it was all good, left my appointment, and managed to trip on the sidewalk walking back to my car. There was the sidewalk is not all even in this area, so there are some spots where one piece, my phone just started singing. Pandora just decided to all of a sudden start playing. So there's the sidewalk will be this, and then the next one is a little bit higher. So I managed to trip on one that was a little bit higher. So I believe what happened, based on the result, I think that my left foot caught on it, and then I hate that feeling when you're oh my god, I'm falling, but you can't really do anything about it. There really was there was no recovering from it, really. And I was didn't have good balance because I was wearing my backpack with my pump and everything, and I had my purse over the side, and so it just was not great. So I ended up, my left shoe came off. I was wearing slip-on shoes, which was probably part of the problem. And I ended up basically banging up the right side of my body. So you can see This is the right side, by the way. I know it looks like not necessarily. I can't tell what it really looks like. Anyway, this is the right side of my body. So like you can see on my face, well, now the light is, but like here and over here, it's banged up. Under my eye, it's getting worse. I didn't even know that that I had hit this and that like it was swelling up until I got home and was like cleaning myself up and looked in the mirror, and I was like, oh my god, like it looks like someone hit me. Like it's not black and blue yet, but it's like super swollen. So I have ice over here that I've been putting on it. And then I also banged up both of my wrists. The right one's worse than the left. There's like a nice big circle that's just like torn up. And then my right knee is a mess. It's just horrible. So I got to my car. I was not very far from my car, thankfully. So I managed to pick myself up, and like I was in shock, and got to my car and got in my car and assessed the damage and figured out what was going on. And like at the time I thought that the face, like the chin thing, was much worse than it actually is. Like that hurt, and like it was the kind of thing where I had hit the ground, I couldn't really feel anything. It was numb. So anyway, so I got in the car, figured out where I was hurt, like my the knee of my right pant leg was all torn up. So like I knew that I had done damage there, so like I pulled that up and saw what was going on. And I realized that I have like no first aid supplies in my car. I have Kleenex, but that's it. I happen to have I had my infusion stuff, so I had alcohol pads with that. So I was able to clean myself up some with that. And it was really good that I was like, that all the areas were numb, because otherwise it would have hurt really, really bad, I'm sure. So I managed to clean myself up and like in various ways keep pressure on the two worst ones, this wrist and my right knee, and drive myself home. And stopped at a pharmacy on the way home to get Neosporin and some big bandages, and a little thing of Neosporin and a little box of Band-Aids to keep in my car. So I got home and cleaned myself up, and it's just been a horrible afternoon. I just don't even know what to say. Like, if things come in threes, I don't want to leave the couch, because I don't want another thing to happen to me today. I had been planning on starting the tigacycline tonight, but I'm now, like, I don't think I can handle that. I need to wait till tomorrow. So, anyway, I've had enough for today. I emailed Eric and told him that like I was gonna come home and clean myself up and crawl under the covers until next week. And I mean, I might not actually do that, but I think I'm gonna like go to sleep for a few hours until he gets home if I can. So that's my awesome day. It just seems ridiculous. And I'm supposed to go out to dinner and to an orchestra concert with Eric, his parents, and his grandmothers tomorrow. And I'm gonna look fantastic. I don't wear makeup ever, but tomorrow may be a day for makeup. If I can possibly manage to make it conceal some of this stuff on my face. Like, the other stuff, whatever, I can cover up with clothes and like it's not a big deal, but like when you have stuff on your face, like I can't really cover up swelling very well, but like at least this stuff I could cover up. Anyway, so that's my day. I hope you all have had better days than I have. and I'm gonna go take a nap now. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.